Alright guys, this is Hellraider here. Good morning. How's your day going? Today we're bringing my first Black Ops 4 match ever on multiplayer online. Just to give a little, background and where I'm currently at and where this game was at. This is my first ever match ever. We jumped into the Control Capture Mosh Pit playlist. We had a 4-man team. We're all level like 0 to 3, and we faced off against another 4-man team that was 20 to 30 levels. And it just goes to show having a higher level or a higher prestige really doesn't mean shit compared to like game skill and game knowledge and reaction. As long as you can outgun or outmaneuver or outkill somebody, you can always win against someone who is a higher rank than you. It might be a little bit more difficult. They might try a little bit harder, but you can do it. As that said, I think I'm Prestige 3 now, almost level 30. I'm on my way to Prestige 4. I'm trying to get Dark Matter for stuff, trying to get the Diamond, running the whole 9 yards. A bunch of fun. But this match here today, we're playing in the new game type called Control. This game type kind of reminds me of that Destiny competitive game type, which is like a hybrid, like Search and Destroy kind of capture type of deal. With this game mode, each team has 30 lives. One team is set on defending 2 points. The other team is set on capturing 2 points. The team that captures 2 points automatically wins. But the team that can kill the most or eat the most lives for the other team's bank wins also. I kind of like this game mode, but I think it's really geared towards the attacking team to always win, because you can basically capture both zones within 30 seconds, like at the beginning of the game, if you kill them off and win automatically, or you can really grind it out and just slay them off the objective every time. I would like to see this game mode change a little bit. Either A, I really think the defending team, because there's 2 ways to win for the attacking team right now, I really like to see the defending team either have a higher player pool, or B, have no player pool, and it's just really about the attacking team working together, trying to get the objective done with a limited amount of lives. Whatever. And then for overtime, if you can capture one objective quickly, the other team has to do the same thing, but within the time limit. I don't know, something similar, something crazy. I don't know. I was wondering what your guys' favorite weapons are in Black Ops 4 so far, like what you primarily like to play with. ARs, sniper rifles, LMGs, SMGs, whatever have you. I've been out here trying to do all sorts of different weapons, try every weapon. I got my first gold weapon actually was the secondary, there we go. Secondary MOG 12, which is the pump action shotgun. Yeah, that's right. I grinded that thing through 2 prestiges and I got that thing gold. I was smacking kids in hardcore. I have a crazy hardcore gameplay for my multiplayer review with the MOG 12. That thing is a bunch of fun. I love it. If you got 2 barrels, you can even use it in regular core and just smack people up in the face. They'll never see it coming. It's great. It's brutal. And I'm currently just kind of working on whatever's in my hands at the moment. I've been trying to stick away from kind of meta weapons like the ICR, the Rampart. I think the Titan's pretty good. I think the Titan's probably one of the better LMGs. I've been kind of dipping in and out with the SMGs like the XM9, the GKS, things like that. But ever since the beta, submachine guns haven't felt as good as they were, and up until recently I couldn't really understand why, and I couldn't really understand why gunfights felt so inconsistent. Sometimes people would eat bullets on me, and other times I just get annihilated, and vice versa. Sometimes I felt like my gun was on a point in some matches, and other times it didn't. Up until recently, Track threw out the information out there that we were running on 20 hertz servers. Now, 20 hertz probably doesn't mean a lot to most people, but that's basically the latency for the game. That's the information being sent across to the server, back to your console, back to the game, back to the other person's console to register what's going on. And in a game like Call of Duty, where every millisecond, every extra bullet, every extra amount of time, every extra amount of connection counts towards a gunfight, towards winning, towards getting crucial kills, makes a big difference. Having 20 hertz servers is really just like poop. Like it's the worst. Just to put it in perspective again, the private Black Ops 4 beta, the one you got the pre-order for, that ran on 60 hertz, literally triple the speed. And that's probably why the game felt so much smoother, and so much smoother for a beta than most games ever do. Well, it was a struggle. Made me rage quit a lot because there was just some matches where I could literally there was nothing I could do. No matter what weapon I was using, ICR not, XM9 not, Titan not. There were just bullets that were just flying through people, marshmallowing, curving around corners, or just getting getting curved away from them. It was just nuts. But Tuesday, was it Tuesday? Wednesday, Treyarch released like a title update, which supposedly turned on some of the 60 hertz servers for specific areas, and they're basically trying to roll them out in sections so it doesn't overload them all at once, and which is awesome. Great, can't wait for it. Crazy part is, our first like 2 games on with this new title update, I had some of the most crazy, laggy, nuts matches I've ever seen. Like, I'm talking about Modern Warfare 2, your internet connection is disconnected type of matches. Like, matches that you can see people jumping across your screen, teleporting, like you're actually teleporting with the gun, and people are doing crazy stuff, that type of thing. Granted, a couple games, we stayed with like the same party a couple times, so I wasn't sure if it's the party, me, the server, the connection, whatever. It seemed like a lot of us were having issues though when I was talking to everybody. So we restarted the application again, went in, and then all of a sudden, everything connected like butter. Everything was magic. It was nuts. Bullets started connecting, things started feeling amazing. Some machine guns that felt like poop before actually did some decent amount of damage. Like I could challenge people. It was nuts. It was like light and day difference. Every once in a while though, I do get like a cheesy gunfight where it feels like I was cheated, but instead of it being like every gunfight, it's like 1 in 10 gunfights, which is pretty reasonable. I can deal with that. And so far the game just feels so much better than it did day one. Treyarch also announced that next week they are going to push out the first weapon balancing patch, which, fingers crossed, I hope some of the subs get buffed. Cordite, I'm looking at you. 9mm AUG, I kind of want you to get buffed just a little bit. Maybe even the ABR. I would love to see the ABR have at least a potential one shot or one burst kill range. That'd be nice. I'd like to see that. I haven't tried the Outlaw yet on the new server, so maybe with the new connection, the Outlaw will feel a lot better. If not, I really hope the Outlaw gets buffed right up there with everything else. But we'll just have to wait and see. Shout out to my boy Angel, shout out to my boy Aubrey. Just been killing it out here, just slaying in Black Ops 4, try-harding, playing hardcore, just dealing with me raging, dealing with the crap games, dealing with like poop weapons, playing anti-meta, all that good stuff. I love you guys. Thank you for playing. Makes squatting up feel so much more enjoyable. Another little update here. I have a bunch of days off coming up because my vacation pool is over its limit. And if I don't use the vacation, I lose the vacation, which is really kind of crappy, but it's just how the way it is. So I have a bunch of 4-day weekends coming up. I have a bunch of extended weekends, plus with the holidays and things like that, I'll have more time to kind of, focus a little bit more on YouTube and be more consistent and do things like that. So I really hope to get kind of like some daily uploads going for at least maybe a month or so. We'll see what happens. I might start streaming, ? Unquestion mark? I don't know. Like, I feel like live streaming is cool and all, but I also don't really want it to fuck up my gameplay. And as much as I love playing on like the best possible connection, ever. Well, we'll see how that works out too. I don't know. I just kind of want to focus on some stuff. I might have a new change of scenery at some point. I might have a better setup. We'll just have to see what the future holds, see what goes down the line. I'm really hoping for the optic fiber in my area to really expand out and we can get some crazy internet speed up in here. The ones we have now isn't bad, but I don't know if you guys have like Spectrum or Time Warner or Charter or any of the combination of those things, but they all kind of suck in their own individual way, and they've never gotten better. So I hope to see better things from a different company and a local company at that. I'm really curious to see what this Euro holds for like the black market and supply drops. I'm wondering if they'll add weapons directly into it, if they'll just be aesthetic things, if it'll just be like signature weapons, dances, which I think the dances are kind of useless right now. At least in the multiplayer side. In the blackout side, yeah, gestures, tags, cool, whatever. But on the multiplayer side, you're not usually just gonna get like a quad and then just stop fighting and do your dance, play the game, woohoo. you're probably going to keep playing through it. You know, I really hope they kind of add like a winner's circle, like in Black Ops 3, where like top 3 or top 2, whatever they want to call it, can like do some gestures, make some funny stuff, and do things like that. You know, actually utilize the gestures that you're getting through the supply drop system. I hope some of the events down the line are pretty dope too. We're kind of in the middle of the Halloween one right now, and some of the stuff is kind of cool. All of this stuff is kind of like just dumb. It's just there. At least you don't have to pay for it. At least you don't have to overly grind. You can just literally get everything by playing. Depending on how long you play, the more you can level it up. And then you can also level it up by winning matches, which is nice. So if you're really gunning out there, you can really do some work.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I think that's all for today's video and all for this technical update. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this competitive, sweaty game. I think we end up winning this match 3-2 because, like I said, the attacking team or attacking side is so much easier than the defending side. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. And as for now, this is your boy Hellraider signing off.
Hostile UAV circling.
Cluster nade available.
I'll have a UAV for this.
Hostiles contesting A.
What are you? Oh, fuck you. Yo.
Cluster grenade go.
Oh, he had a dead piss. I'm pissed, so alright.
Foot mobile.
We're capturing Alpha.
I got your inside. Got your inside. Push, Randy. Why are you waiting with me, bro?
Enemy CUAV established above.
No, you got the flamethrower out. A fucking headset keeps going in and
Enemy
out.
UAV above.
Cluster nade available. Cluster grenade. Enjoy.
Enemies are contesting all zones.
Motherfucker got FMJ already?
Hostile tactical beacon online.
Killed the attack the point being in.
Enemies contesting Alpha. Lives low. Make them count.
But Randy just sitting there though.
Forces are contesting Alpha.
I feel like we're definitely down some people.
Taking Alpha.
UAV 50% time check.
Go to B.
Dart out. Enemies contesting Alpha.
Ruined down.
Nowhere to hide. Capturing
That intel
multiple
flown.
zones.
Clean kill.
Hostiles contesting A. The enemy team is running low on lives. Taking multiple zones.
I almost got it.
We on this last one.
Alpha secured.
Good shit.
We almost done.
Behind you, behind you, behind you, behind you.
Difference.
Behind you on
Enemies are
behind you on
contesting zone
A.
B.
Sorry. Okay, we can just
We got.
Taking B.
win.
Nice work. All zones have been captured. Mission objectives
Garbage.
across the board.
No worries about the step.
You seen this.
Look at this nigga.
Fucking shield took one. Bro, do you not know how to heal?
He used to.
You press L1 on that bitch.
Yo, how was that the kill cam though?
Points.
Right, because he ain't had no health, bro.
No, I got the shield. Shield gave me a bunch of points. The shield gave me mad points.
Oh, did I rank up 5 times already? Oh no, that's 3. Thanks for trying though. First game, you got fucked up by fucking what, level 1s? Congrats.